Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We can pick up right where we left off. You guys are in this abandoned fort, and you can rest the 24 hours that you need for William to get back to full.
All right, let's explore.
Yeah. Did anything happen in that time? Did Magical reach out to me?
No.
Did Malchus reach out to me?
No. Nothing.
Okay. So we pick a passage and head down it. I use the Gem of True Seeing every 50 feet or so to make sure there's no lurkers.
Did you want to go forward or left or right?
William, any thoughts?
Forward goes back to the outside, right?
Forward exits the fort.
Yeah, so we'll explore left and right, but let's not go for miles and miles and miles. You know, if it seems like it's just an ultra long wall that we're walking along, just go for half an hour, see what's around. Just looking for like rooms in this structure.
You come across a room that looks like some sort of how would you describe this? I guess maybe like a war room or a planning room. There's a table with carvings on it, but they must be like language carvings, or maybe the demons have a weird way of drawing maps, because it must be like a map room or a war room or a conference room of sorts. But the carvings on the table don't look like anything that makes sense to you. It's like weird crooked lines that keep intersecting, and if you try and follow them, there's no like what do we call this road? There's no like crossroads with the things branching out of it, and it's not clear what anything might be, but it definitely looks like it's some sort of
Any luck with the gem?
information.
Yeah, does the Gem of True Seeing elucidate any of this?
No. Seems like you must have a demoned mind to be able to make sense of it.
Fucking Nimrod. Keep exploring, or is there anything else in here? Like books or anything like that?
No books, no paper.
This is
A
just
couple
a
of
dead
old
end
weapons lying around. A couple of swords. Maybe
If only Nimrod had
awkward shields.
stuck around. Look how big this one is. Are they the obsidian swords?
Yep.
Grimes hefts one. Are they medium-sized weapons or large?
Medium. They can be wielded in
It's like a
one
bastard
hand.
sword.
Yeah.
Right. So I pick it up in my offhand or whatever. Look at the size of this thing. Nimrod would have loved it.
I don't think it's bigger than him.
Here, catch. And I toss it and watch it shatter on the floor halfway between us.
Yep. It breaks into 1,000 pieces.
Nice.
All right. I guess we explore the left
Yeah.
passage or the right, whichever one this wasn't.
Sure.
We'll
You go
look
the
for
other one.
rooms.
It's sort of similar, except without the war room. Just a long passage that extends into darkness.
All right, let's keep going forward. I think there's still a path forward, right? Like out to the outside. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
You head
get back on the path.
back to the center chamber and head back out onto the other side. You walk a little ways before you see a cliff in front of you. And reaching the edge of the cliff, you can look down into what appears to be still water below you.
What the fuck? This is weird.
I look
Somebody-
behind me and up. Is there more to the keep, or was it just a single-story one room?
It was just single-story building with the wall that stretched into darkness on either side, and now just this sort of peninsula pointy thingy. It's like a keep on at the edge of land.
I look with the Gem of True Seeing
But wait,
off the edge, back up at the keep.
If you look with the edge of the gem down below, you can see waves lapping on the shore, but when you remove the gem, the water is still.
Does the path, is the path extended to the end of the exact end of the cliff?
No, the path goes to the building, and then on the other side, there is no path. It's just sort of
There's no
open
path.
courtyard.
All right, Grimes, I think we go back and try another route.
Yeah. All right. Backtrack.
Backtrack.
And I guess we tried the route that Neal originally suggested, huh? Or is it the last one we go to?
Well, we've still got 3 more to check, so.
Which one do you want to do next?
But I think, we'll go with the one that Neal suggested. This one. 3.
All right. You head down this one.
when we're traveling over land, I do it less frequently, but I still do check with the Gem of True Seeing. I keep it in one hand, keep phased with the other.
Okay. You come to a site of a battle. There's no bodies, but there are broken swords lying around. And there is clear scuff marks where things have been recently turned up. Sometime in the last couple of days, maybe more, because there's not really a lot of weather here to hide these things. Something happened here.
This is probably where those demons went, right? If they're fighting, maybe it's something useful this way.
Perhaps, yeah. Let's keep going, because I assume the path keeps extending through the battle site.
Oh, yeah. You extend through.
Quickly scan the battlefield with the Gem of True Seeing.
Nothing, yeah. You extend further, walking further, and you find carved into rocks along the walkway the sigils of Madrigal everywhere. Every rock on every side of the path has a sigil of Madrigal, and scattered around are rocks that they're like broken rocks as well, like shattered stones if someone came through and destroyed a bunch of rocks.
This looks promising.
Does it? Another desecrated temple.
Yep.
We continue on the path.
The path ends abruptly at the face of a cliff. And when I say ends abruptly, I mean it goes into the cliff.
Like a cliff rises above?
Mm-hmm. Like there's a sheer plateau or a sheer edge that comes up. Broken, rough, but sheer. And there's tunnel that just goes in.
Okay. How high up does it go?
It extends beyond your vision.
What about left and right? Could we walk along it?
You could walk along it.
Yeah, I think the path goes into the cave. I check for lurkers.
There are no lurkers here, but there are clearly etched out signs of Malchus all over this entranceway, and newly built, etched over it signs of Madrigal everywhere.
Seems they used to be big fans of Malchus, but something went awry.
Yeah.
Or maybe he abandoned them. They found a new hope.
Didn't all the gods abandon them?
Maybe Malchus stuck around longer than the rest. Or visited from time to time.
Sounds like something you might do. Gee, I sure hope that this doesn't have any implications for back home.
We are totally unaware of the whole Malchus cult stuff, right? That was all happening in Eridon, probably while we were in Caldonia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we enter the cave. Is it like pitch black in there?
No, it is ambient light everywhere at all points in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
you enter and
checking every 60 feet for lurkers.
Once you go in, the path hits an incline and goes down. And there are some sort of like stone-made tracks, I would call them, built into the ground as if you could haul carts. It looks like more like a mine. And it just goes down and starts to curve to the left.
It looks like it could be a mine. Maybe this is where they get their obsidian from.
Could be. On those things, it's not forged in the volcano, is what I thought. But, maybe they unearthed the portal down here.
Wishful thinking.
Well,
we go down.
Down you go. And you look for lurkers every 60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you spot one.
Just one? What about on the ceiling above it?
It's on the wall, on your left side.
All right,
how far away?
Ready to execute.
Probably like 20 feet by the time you glance.
There's a lurker right there.
Leave it to me. I can take one out, no problem. Okay, Rune Blade.
Oh god.
37, and then with the Flame Blade, 30, so.
Those are good hits.
What's its AC?
18.
Not quite a crit.
No,
wait, no, that's a crit for sure. It clears by 19.
Does it?
The 37?
Oh, yeah.
30.
Clears by 19, okay, so it's 2d.
So it's just one crit, and then the 30 clears by 12, so that's 2 single crits.
4 times damage dice. Yeah, you slaughter it. It dies.
All right, you
Venturing
spot
out
him.
of this mine.
I
Yeah.
kill him.
Got it.
Goes down, and then you hit a fork, and you get a left and a right, and they are fucking the same. They both continue heading downhill. One curves leftward, one curves rightward.
Oh, look, the gem of true seeing. Any lurkers?
No lurkers, no more sigils of gods.
Well, let's pick one and come back for the other.
You said we saw paths as if like a cart had been dragged down the path we were following. Do these both have
They
cart
both
paths?
go, yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's go left.
All right.
We go left.
You go left, and after 80 feet or so, you hit another fork. This one's got a left and a right, and then the left passage breaks off into a left and a right again, maybe 20 feet down.
We're gonna get lost here.
Yeah. Where did we take? We took the left.
Yeah, we went left first. Is it cheating to try and draw a map, Neal? Because the characters in real life wouldn't be drawing a map.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a map to draw on.
Yeah. So is that cheating?
Let's just stay hard left.
Okay.
Follow the leftmost wall the whole way down.
Left is best.
So, wandering in the mines, always going left, keeping your hand on your left wall, and just going. You pass fork after fork. The ground levels out, begins to rise again, goes level, forks and forks, and then a sheer drop with a ladder that extends into darkness.
This looks right.
I look down with the gem of true seeing.
Nothing.
I sheath my sword, pocket the gem in an accessible pocket, and climb down about 50 feet.
Okay. You get down 50 feet. Pathway
Is the ladder still going?
Yeah, the ladder's like carved into the wall, not like something that could come
I
out.
pause and look with the gem of true seeing from here.
Yeah, there's a lurker sitting maybe 40 feet down on the opposite side of where the ladder would be.
Does the ladder keep going past it?
Yep.
I shout up to William. There's a lurker about 90 feet down.
I don't know if I can climb from the ladder.
I look down to check and see if it's still
Still dark.
waiting there. No, if the lurker's still if my shouting did anything. I climb down maybe another 30 feet and
So you're
look to see
10 feet above
like
it?
10 feet above the lurker.
Yeah.
We'll make it 11 just to be safe. And I'll look again to see if I can see the bottom.
Yeah. You cannot see the bottom, but you can see the eye of the lurker, and it's staring at you.
Is there any rocks up here, Neal? So it said it's a mine, right?
Yeah, there's rocks, but you'd have to climb back up to get them.
Well, I'm not climbing down.
I can shoot it. I climb back to the surface.
Yeah, we're still up here.
I climb back up to where William is.
Okay.
I got some rocks.
I mean, if you want some, I've got some magic stones, some magic sling stones.
Fucking yeah, hand them over. Let's go. Let's just.
I'll hand you 10 of these magic sling stones.
Give me a look with the gem so I can see it.
But you can't see it from here. I don't think it's too far.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna start shooting, Neal.
Just shooting
start
into the
unloading
dark.
infinite arrows of accuracy. I have blind fighting.
Yeah. All right. You do have literally infinite arrows, so you can pepper the walls with arrows.
I mean,
for
it
a long time.
It doesn't matter because I have to roll a natural 20 anyways.
Right, but in theory, you could shoot 1,000 times, right?
Yeah.
Give me before you roll down 1,000 dice. Give me a perception check.
18.
William.
Fail. So we're now at the top of this ladder.
Pass.
As Grimes is climbing up, you hear it slither along the walls.
Oh, Grimes, it's moving.
Yeah.
Right. So I took.
Get to.
Okay. I look with the geometry seeing, I guess.
You can't see it from up here anymore.
Okay. I shoot, check, shoot, check, shoot, check.
Wait,
did you just throw a rock into the darkness? Oh, that was your perception check. Never mind.
Why don't I climb down with the gem, and I'll call out where it is, and you can shoot it.
I don't know if that helps.
Okay. We need to get down here.
Now, this is going to be a difficult thing for William to climb, because you've just got big ass stone feet and it's like a ladder carved into the wall. It's a little bit tricky. You could probably do it, but I don't know about doing it with one hand, Mr.
Okay,
Stone Legs.
Fair enough.
So I think at the very least, if I shoot enough bolts down there, the lurker will get fed up and crawl further away.
But wait, can I find a rock that's as big as the hole, or like significantly in size compared to the hole? And like roll it off down the hole.
Maybe if you took time to break a rock out of the mine, but there aren't like rocks large enough to block up the hole or to be the same size.
Keep watch, and I hand William the Gem of True Seeing.
Yep.
Give me a few minutes, and I just unload bolt after bolt after bolt.
You shower the hole with it. One of the interesting things is here on the shadow plane, your bolts provide no extra illumination.
Okay.
Their illumination just doesn't work. So you can pepper it with 1,000 arrows.
If I draw my rune blade, does that emit some light?
No.
Or the flame blade?
Nope.
There's a 19 probably misses.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that that's enough to. Okay, here, give me the gem. I'm gonna go have another look.
All right.
And I climb back down. I don't know. I look down and then climb 50 feet or whatever. Look again.
Right. The spot where it was, it's clearly moved from.
It's not there.
Yeah.
So I keep climbing until I do see it.
Right. So you can
I climb down the 90 feet to where it was, and then I look, and then climb further.
You end up scaling down 150 feet until you can see the ground below you.
Right.
And there are no more tracks down here, and there are no lurkers in view.
All right. I will. Can I shout 150 feet? William,
totally.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's up?
It's about 150 feet down. No sign of the lurker.
All right, I'm coming down.
Can you climb?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll catch you if you fall.
Yeah. Thanks, Grimes. I'm not gonna.
Put your swords away. Use both hands.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, William. We'll give you a dex check to get down because of your awkward feet. If you slip, you can give me a
strength check.
Some sort of a strength check to hold on and not fall to your death or fall to your legs shattering and having to be a hunchback on Ryan.
You do know I've got 6 dexterity, right?
But 18
sucks,
strength.
Ryan didn't have to make a dex check to climb the ladder.
Ryan doesn't have rocks made out of stone.
Yeah, but I have to take the dex check because of my stone feet.
Yeah.
But I also get shitty dex because of my stone feet.
Well, that really sucks for you, man.
Okay.
Can he roll with his regular dex? He's got a dex penalty because of his feet, right?
That's true.
This feels like the whole you shouldn't get penalties on your grappling while you're grappling because then you never get ungrappled.
I think when you have stone feet, things get exponentially harder for you to do, especially things like climbing a ladder.
It's only 1 from the stone feet anyway. All right, I'll make the dex check. Can I
but
take
if you were a
advantage?
centaur and you had 4 hooves?
Inspiration, Neal. Can I get inspiration?
Why?
For literally everything that's happened up till now. No, it's okay.
It's fine. Just don't fail.
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah, you start to stumble and you slip. Give me a strength check.
Don't roll a 1 or a 2.
All right, you catch yourself with your arms. Give me a D150 to see how far you made it before you failed that check.
What? Hang on. So if I roll, what do I need to roll not to die?
No,
you're not
dying.
You caught yourself. You're fine. This is to see how far you are.
But if I roll 150, do I hit the ground?
No, if you roll 150, you were just
hit the ground.
near
You're
to
at
the
ground
when you slipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when I slipped.
You want to roll 150.
So you barely down the ladder. You're 8 feet down when your feet slip out from underneath you, and you catch yourself. And you can keep going, but you're gonna have to make me another dex check, and we'll just keep repeating this process until you get the ground one way or another.
I'm more likely to pass the dex check than I am to fail a strength check, so keep going. I'm just gonna check.
That's some gambler logic for you.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nope.
Woo. Right. And give me another
pass. So D142.
That's the one. Okay.
That's so most of the way down.
Yeah.
All right.
Another
105. So you're 45 feet above the ground.
There we go. I make it. There we go.
You finally
scramble down the rest of the way.
There's not a lurker waiting just outside. What's at the bottom? Is there
it's
a landing?
Small little landing and a hallway that stretches forward.
As I see William come
into a left and right.
As I see William come, I'll go to the landing and check into the hallway with the gem.
there is a lurker, maybe 60 feet down the hallway at the fork.
Mm-hmm.
It like positioned, squeezed against the fork, so it's like arms are backwards behind it at like a minus 120 degree angle.
Normally I'd wait for William, but while he's busy climbing, I take a shot at it and miss, and then use the gem of true seeing to see if that like scared it further, or if
it like slips along the wall using its claws to skirt down the left passageway.
The lurker went left, I say, as William reaches the landing. That's the way we were headed.
Yep. Every time we get, every time we're going the right way, we run into these lurkers. So, give me the gem.
Maybe they're just everywhere. I hand you the gem. We walk a few feet down the passage. See if you can see the lurker.
Left and right. Yep. You spot the lurker with the gem. There it is on the ground, maybe 30 feet down.
23, does that hit? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So it's D8 plus 15 plus
you're walking up to it to make attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. It will launch itself at you. It's not waiting for the trap. It can tell that you keep seeing it and attacking it, so it waits for you to get maybe 15 feet from it before it throws itself at you.
Is this like
can we roll initiative?
Initiative or something, or how does that work? You can't. Really ready? You can't ready an. I mean, we're often generous, but I don't think you can ready an action to charge 15 feet and attack. I mean,
you can ready a charge, and you guys can ready your weapons. It's all sort of.
Can you charge if you're a starfish? Can a starfish really charge?
It has a leap attack. It does.
Okay, but we should roll initiative to see.
I think that's the way to do it, because he's attacking, but you're readied, and everyone's readied. So whoever is most readied goes first, which is just gonna be a flat D10 for. So you roll 6.
I roll the plus 2. Yeah, okay.
You roll 6. It rolls an 8. It leaps towards you. You see it, and you can get your attacks on it. The first 2 attacks while it's in the air, flying towards you.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, you can keep your rolls. That's fine. No, roll again. We always roll again. That's the rule. Otherwise, it gets sketchy.
Okay, I think.
Oh my god, I think it's fine.
Those are both crits, right?
$37.
Yeah, it dies.
Okay.
It's ripped into pieces. One of them lands on your shoulder. The other one like disappears in the air. Another hits the ground, rolls, and disappears. The part on your shoulder is still like kind of twitching until it like twitches off of you and disappears.
All right, let's keep going. I wait for Grimes to take the front lead.
Okay. Should I have the gem again?
Yep.
Right.
You are
the lead with the gem.
So deep underground, and yet the temperature is the same. Not that you would notice, because you're wearing magically heated armor anyway. But eventually, you walk into a dead end. The path just stops. There's clear signs of digging in front of you, but it stops. There's some rubble.
What did they get here?
Sorry?
What did they get to at the end? I mean, I used the gem of true seeing, obviously.
It's like a
dead
mine,
end.
right?
Yeah.
Like there was no. Okay, they didn't
there's nothing here.
Let's check the other path.
You go back to the other path, and it twists and winds down in like a corkscrew spiral, going down. Is
this the right path, or is this?
Yeah, this is the right path.
This is the
correct path.
right-hand path.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought when you said there was a left and right, I thought you meant this one's the left and this one's the correct one. Good.
How far are you going to go? Forever? Forever and ever into the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
There seems to be limitations to that building, so if it keeps going down, I'm going down. Right? It's not like they can just build forever, because otherwise there wouldn't be dead ends.
You dig down and down and down. And down and down we go. Not dig, but walk. You haven't seen a lurker in hours, and you must be miles underground by now, or a mile underground. You've definitely never been this deep in anything in your life.
I mean, Nimrod did say something about the one under the earth, right?
Yeah. Yes, we wanted to go underground. Or if we wanted to go down or something.
Something like that.
And eventually, after a long time, you come to a large chamber that opens up. It's maybe 80 feet across, maybe 60 feet tall. On the far side, you can see what appears to be some sort of fortifications. There are like arrow loops style holes in the walls, an entranceway with more loops above it, and you cannot see through the loops to see anything beyond it.
How far away is this?
80 feet on the other side of a large chamber.
And we just came out of like a small doorway, wide enough for a medium creature.
Yeah. Medium and a half. You know, they got to be able to pass each other in the wall, in the corridors.
Let's wait here for a moment and see if there's any movement.
Yeah.
And we check with the gem for lurkers.
You don't see any lurkers, but you do see... How would you describe this? You see a section of wall on the right side and on the left side that... It's like it's got an outline of a humanoid figure, but it's not like a nice, neat... Da Vinci style man, right? It's a vaguely humanoid. It has like a bulge to the left that looks like an arm and a bulge to the right that looks like an arm, and this long torso-y thingy as if it's got maybe two short stubby legs that come out of it, or maybe their legs bent at an angle so most of them go back into the wall, and there's like sort of like a spot where there might be an eye near something that could conceive like a large rock that might be a head. It's sort of weird, but you see two large
it's like
creatures.
The golems in the mines in Caledonia.
Oh.
Like, is it carved in the wall? Like
I was thinking it's like an invisible or a hidden demon.
Without the gem, the walls look very normal. With the gem, you can see that the wall is somehow also a person or a creature.
The whole wall or or part of the wall?
Part of the wall on either side, maybe like 16 feet, 20 feet tall. Hard to tell, depending if like there's legs bent behind it or not. There are two of these massive
I'd point
creatures.
to, is there a doorway or something?
There in front of you is the doorway. It's on the left and right side
like
that these things
either,
are.
Oh, not next to the doorway, but on side walls.
Side walls, yeah.
Yeah, so there's some kind of hidden creature. Giants.
How big?
Sides, to our left and right. 16 feet tall. Maybe golems, maybe giants. I'm doing like a double take with the gem.
We've killed them before. Look,
yeah. I'm thinking they may be some sort of enchanted guardian.
Sounds about right. Let me look at the gem. I take a look at one of the
hand it to William.
Outlines and then give it back to you. And I'll throw my harpoon into one of them.
How far away are they?
Pick the left one or the right one. 80 feet from you.
The right one.
So you probably walk 20 feet and then throw it?
Actually, I guess it's 40 and 40. The hypotenuse of 40 and 40. Whatever that is.
The square root of 32.
Yeah.
5.6
something.
5.5 or something like that.
Yeah. So 56 feet, is that the idea?
So I'm in short range with my harpoon.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take a shot while he's doing this as well.
Yeah, okay. Do I get any bonuses, Neal? You'll factor it in?
I'll factor all the things.
It's worth
it. Doesn't matter. You definitely hit with your harpoon.
Of holding.
Okay. Let me take a look at your harpoon of holding for just a moment here.
It's
harpoon of holding. This is there's no bonus to hit on this one?
Yeah, no bonus to hit. Is it,
your
is that
harpoon strikes the rock and falls to the ground harmlessly, doing literally nothing.
A natural 20?
Yep.
All right, I get a 27 with my bolt.
And your bolt is ethereal, right?
And my crossbow is a +3 weapon.
Okay, it will hit then.
All right, 8 points of damage unless there's some special bonus for using an ethereal bolt against this thing.
There is not. Okay.
Better be just +1 to hit.
The large rock creature emerges from both left and right sides as you hit this one. And we will end our session here for the day.
Okay.
As these massive monsters start shifting towards you. Once they come out, They're somewhere between 16 and 20 feet, but they're also hulking and rounded. These creatures made of pure rock are coming for you.
Stone giants?
Probably closer
Metal
to
elementals?
something else. I don't know. You can decide later, but that is going to be it for our heroes today. Somewhere deep within the earth, on a plane not their own, twice removed, you'll have some monsters to fight when we see you guys next time, somewhere in February.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with XP.
I mean, we did kill a lot of lurkers. Can we just make a note of that?
You did kill a lot of lurkers. Most of them, I think, were killed in very, like...
oh, come on. You're not saying
lurkers are always a threat.
Yeah, you can't say that.
I would say the lurkers that you sort of just, like, walk up to and one-shot when you catch them by surprise, maybe I'll give, like,
But half the time they walk up to us and almost one-shot us when they catch us by surprise.
That's true. That's true.
Like kind of the nature of
How many lurkers did... Yeah. How many lurkers
did like you get experience for disabling a trap, even if you catch it. Like even if you like, I check for traps, so you find a trap, I disable it. That's when you get experience for a trap, right?
Yeah, you sold me. So what, you killed like...
You get so little experience, it's not like it matters.
It's at least 6.
Yeah, okay, fine. We'll calculate XP here.
Yes, there we go.
And you killed
Nimrod.
Yeah, I'll sort out.
There were and there was one warrior and a bunch of thugs.
There was that first pack of 5 warriors, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 6 warriors.
6 warriors, 7 thungs, 6 lurkers.
Plus, you did the thungs. How many thungs were there? 7, right?
7. Yeah.
7, and that also had an extra warrior with it.
Yeah.
And then you fought some hydras, but you didn't kill them. There was a commander, you didn't kill them. You retreated. You both retreated. Then there was
like
Nimrod.
Lurkers.
And so I've got 6 lurkers, 6 warriors,
7 thungs.
7 thungs, a Nimrod.
And then quest XP, we discovered there's 3 demon factions.
Yeah.
We discovered these temples.
We know that they used to be in with Malchus. Now they're in with Madrigal.
Alright, so each of you take home 20k XP.
Alright.
Sure. 22k. 10% bonus.
Alright.
Should be at 582,653.
Yes.
I need 792,000 to level up.
792,000 experience?
Well, I need
really
210,000 more.
Okay, 210,000 more.
Yeah.
Mine's 750 right now.
I don't know.
Yeah, 11. I think it's only 170,000 for me.
Level 11 is 750,000.
Yep.
How much do you need, did you say?
170,000.
170. You'd have to do this another 8 times, 8.5 times in order to level.
Easy. How many did you get back for getting back home? Easily 170,000.
There's got to be a better way.
I mean, these golems are probably 10, 20,000 XP apiece.
I'm not scared of a fight where we're not outnumbered like 10 to 1 at this point. Like the odds we've been going up against, I feel like what's a couple of giants. Don't listen, Neal. Don't take that into account. I didn't mean it.
It's all right. These creatures, they do a lot of damage, but it's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah. They won't hit me, so it'll be fine. They've only got what, plus 16 to hit.
That's actually really. They do a lot of damage. It's great. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll find out next time on Homeward Bound. In the meantime, we are going to have a bunch of stuff coming up this week. On Tuesday, we've got a new Dark Galaxies gaming show coming up that I'm going to be on. It's called Tales of Something. I haven't looked at it yet. We've just been planning it in the background, and I've been crazy swamped this week.
Find out what kind of tales they are when you show up on Tuesday.
Maybe puppy dog tales. I'm not sure. On Wednesday, we have Demon's Run. We're going to have Zweihard's group doing it. And we'll also have Empires of Arcadia. On Thursday, we'll have of Dice and Men. On Friday, hopefully we'll have another Demons run that we're setting up with a bunch of people. On Saturday, we have Shenanigans. On Sunday, we have the big Demons run game. The big one. The real one that matters the most. I guess they all matter, but, you know, the one that our main heroes are fighting in. That's a long week.
To put you on the spot, have you thought more about letting us rearrange our spells? Or are we just...
I have not even remotely thought about it. I'm so sorry.
Don't decide on the day if you're going to decide. Okay, that way we've got time to think about it. Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with no rearranging. Because we specifically stopped at the end of that session where you guys picked your spells so you wouldn't have to do it the day of.
Yeah,
and I think that's probably... You did all your rememorization, and you're going to have to like hike immediately and then engage in battle. So I don't think there's going to be any time to get in a nap or any spell changing.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
That's it, everybody. We'll see you very soon for a whole bunch of other shit. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.